everyone, my name is Sarina, and in today's video we're going to be doing a June sinking funds update. Kind of a condensing. We don't have too many envelopes to condense, so probably not as fun. But we're going to be closing off the month of June. I have a few news to tell you. A few news that don't make sense. A few things to tell you. So I did film a video the last June stuffing. I did film it, but then my phone died, like completely died. I couldn't get it on, and so I didn't back that up. I think the last time I backed my stuff up to iCloud was at the end of May. So unfortunately that video is gone, and that's the last video I had to post, so that was good. At least I didn't lose more videos. So I will not be able to recover that video, so we're just gonna skip that one. Sorry guys, but I will give you the ending totals for June, and we can see where my envelopes are at. So yeah, I had my phone since May 2022, so it's been a little over 2 years, but it hasn't had any water damage, like no cracks or anything, because I always have a screen protector on. I don't know why it just suddenly died, and I could not get it back on, and there was a whole thing about talking to people and trying to get my phone sent to me and a whole thing. So I just had to end up going into an Apple store, and we did that, and I just got a new phone. So that it's the same exact phone I had. It was covered by Apple Care, so that was good. But I did have to pay $31.01 maybe for it, so that is that. And so that also meant I was going to pay off my student loans fully, but we're not going to do that this month. I'll do it at the end of next month, which is fine because I was kind of trying to rush it, but we'll do it at the end of July, and we'll be completely debt free by the end of July, which is very exciting, and I am excited for that. Also, the month of July is my birthday. My birthday is July 15th, so I'm excited about that. And my vacation, which I will have July 15th through July 23rd off from work. So very exciting things happening. But let's go ahead and we will, how do I want to do this? I'm going to pull out my money that needs to go back to the bank. So that means money that I need to put back to the bank, but I don't because I like to use it for my cash stuffings. I recycle my money. So I'm just going to pull that out, and I'll pull out some prop bills too, just in case I need to take some money to the bank. And I will also show you what I'm doing with how I'm going to pay off my student loans so early, because I do not have enough for that. So we're going to do all of it kind of together, so hopefully it's not confusing. We'll just get it all out of the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it started. So we're going to start with my bills first. I don't even know why I calculate this, but yeah. Phone is ending off the month of June with 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, and 125. So 125. That was an increase of $5. Did I stuff more in here? Oh no, my bill was $5 less for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm not complaining. Apple is ending off the month with 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. We do not put the ones in the $1 challenge in my bills anyway. So that was an increase of $4. Trying to pay off my iPad fully this month as well, and we'll be able to do that by the end of the month. Cricket is ending off with 15. Oops. which means it went up by $10. Okay. 1 month ahead still has $150. We did not add to that this month, so there was no change there. All right, so my card buffer, the reason for the card buffer was at the beginning when I first started, I had like barely any money, and I wanted to stuff all my money, like stuff all of it in cash. And so I couldn't do that because I had to take all the money out the bank, but I paid stuff with my card, like gas and things. So I like to have $1,000 in the bank for that. But now I have money that is already in the bank. For instance, I can put that in the bank. I have my car fund in the bank, and other like Christmas funds in the bank. So now I don't need this 1,000. So I'm gonna put this 1,000 towards my student loans. So I'm gonna put that, I'll put that here, and I will add that to my student loans category when I get there. So I probably will get rid of this envelope, but I will think it over some more and see if I want to get rid of it. So that's gonna decrease by 1,000, but we're moving it to student loans. All right. So hopefully that makes sense, but that's just one way I'm going to pay off my student loans faster, because I do not have enough to pay off student loans just in that envelope. All right, so my envelope has 0, and we have not added to that, so there is no change there. All right, so work lunch has some money left over, which is surprising. So we have $11 left, but this dollar I'm gonna put in my dollar saving challenge. So I'm gonna put that here. And so work lunch has $10 left, and I'm just gonna roll that over to the next week, because I will be putting one more $300 payment to my student loans, and then I will be done paying that off. So that is an increase of $10 from last month. And then we're gonna take $400 from gas, and we're gonna put that towards my student loans as well. So 400, and that should be enough to almost fully fund my student loans. So I'm gonna put that there because I am good with what I have in gas so far. So I'm ending off the month with $100, $120, $140, and $160 in gas. So that is pretty good. I just want it to be over 100, basically. As long as I have over 100, we are good. I'll feel comfortable. So that was a decrease, technically, of $360. And I like to pay on a card, so I can use Upside, and then I will just, unstuff it regularly. And then we have nothing in Starbucks, nothing in snacks, nothing in fun, nothing in buffer. We really didn't spend that money anyway. I didn't stuff that this month either. So school tuition is ending the month off with $0, and school supplies with $40. Yes. So that is minus 50, and there was no change on this one. Let me make sure. No, school tuition. Okay, school supplies has 0. Okay. My bad. Hold on. Let's redo that. Okay. So school tuition it's 50 still, but I had to drain school supplies. So that went down by 40, and then there was no change here. Okay. There we go. Now moving on to this binder. Starting off with my car envelope. So my car tag has 100 in my Ally savings account. Oil change ends off with 50, 70, 90, 100. So that is good to go. I like to at least keep 100 in oil change. Usually cost around $36, 38. So repairs has 500. Emergency fund has 600. New car has nothing and insurance has nothing, so we're ending off the month with $1,300. So $1,300. Oops. Which technically means it only went up by $20, which kind of makes sense because I was putting more money towards student loans as much as I could. Anyway, all right, so now we can count student loans. So student loans here, I'm going to add what I took out of my card buffer and gas money into here. So let's see if it needs condensing first. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 100s here that I'm going to put down and grab this 500 because I don't have another 1,000. So now we can count. So in student loans now, I have 1,000, 500, 2,000. 2,500, 600, 650, and 655. So I have 2,655. Is that right? It's 2,000, 5, 6, 55. Yes. So now I have $2,655, and I need. Currently, right now, I think I'm at $29.55. Nope, 29 something. I'm at $2,915 maybe. So we will stuff about $300 next or in July. So we'll get that fully paid off. That means I put. Let's make this bigger. This went up by 2,400. And you'll see that when I add the minus 1,000 for card buffer and stuff, it'll even itself out. And then my emergency fund has 1,000. Medical 100, savings 100, Roth IRA 100, and then travel still has 50. So these all did not change the month. I was really just focusing on getting student loans paid off for the month of June. So now we are going to look at birthdays, which I did get my granddad his gift for his birthday. So I put whatever was left into my brother, and then I stuffed some, I think. Oops, my bad. Stuffed some. So now we're ending off the month and birthdays for my brother Larkin, which is after mine. So it'll be July 16th. So we got to stuff that. So it's ending off with 15. Which means it went down by $15. I think all I need is about 20, 25, something like that. I think will be good enough. Christmas, I did stuff 25, so he'd get my mom's up to 100 finally. So in Cody, I have 250. And then I did drain mine because I overspent, and I was like, you know what, just pull it out from Christmas for my envelope. I'll stuff it at the end of the year if I have enough. And then Mom has 50, 70, 95, 100. And I'm going to put this 100 in the bank. So I'm going to put this up here so I can remember that I'm putting something in here. And then I'll put this in here. So I'm going to put my mom's Christmas money in the bank. So we have $350 in Christmas, which means it went down by $75 this month, which was because of my overspending. All right, we spent everything in Father's Day. I think we had $10 left, and I rolled that over to anniversary. So now my anniversary has $20. So that means it went up by $10. And my anniversary is June 30th. So we might do something. I'm not sure yet, but if we don't, I will roll this money over to 4th of July, which is really just a few days away. As I'm filming it, it's July 1st, if I didn't say that already. So I really don't do anything for July 1st anyway, so I don't need as much money. So I'm not too worried about it. And then family vacation, I still have $360. So there was no change this month there. Now I'll do all of the adding later. Alright, so, and then also my electronics has 100. Forgot to mention that. So there was no change there. And then I'm not going to count my business anymore. I just don't want to count it towards my funds. Since it's not my money, it's for my business. So I'm going to do that separately. So that means this column I have 100 in, which means I'm not even going to count that. I'm not even going to count that. It's fine. So now I'm going to count up how much I have, and I will be right back after I do that. I'm gonna put, I have $6,674 minus $5,823, which we had last time, which means this month it increased by $851. So now I'm going to transfer the $66.74 to my sinking funds. So $6,674 plus my car, which is on Credit Karma, so it's not probably exactly correct, but it just gives me a good estimate, I guess, so I can have something to work towards. So that means the total is $11,749. And then my student loans is $2,916.25. That's what I owe currently as of today. And then my iPad, I still owe $685.95. So that together means I owe, let's see, I owe $3,602.20. So if I minus that by what it says I have, so 11, yeah, which means my net worth is a positive number, so that's good, is $8,146.80. So I'm going to put that up here. So 8,146.80. So if I minus that by last month's net worth, which, oops, let me do 8146.80 minus 7,066.85, which means I went up by $1,079.95. And I think if I take that and is it divided by what I have, which it went, okay, maybe that's what, I don't know. It went up by, my net worth went up by 13% and 25. So 13, it went up by 13%. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. But my net worth is $8,146.80. So I am in the positives by $8,000 by the help of my car. So if I minus my car, I would have about $3,000 if I didn't count my car, which is pretty good, honestly. I'm happy about that. So with that all being said, with my net worth, I have $1 for my saving challenge, which that is the last dollar I will be stuffing for this envelope, and we'll start moving on to this one because we are halfway done with the year. So crazy to think about. We are already halfway done with 2024. That's just crazy. Crazy talk. So for the month, the second quarter of the year, I've saved this many ones, which is pretty good. That might be 50. I don't know. I'm not going to count it until the end of the year, but that's a pretty good stack. I don't think this is much as the first half of the year, but we'll count it at the end and see. I'm so excited for the end of the year to count my savings. While I'm counting these, or showing you that, I will show you my pennies. I keep my pennies in this savings box here. Can't really see it. I can't turn it to the side, but it kind of covers the bottom a little bit. And then I will show you what I have in my coin jar. So my coin jar says I have $47.05. So that is really good. And I actually have some more coins in here, so for the week that I didn't count. I usually unstuff my wallet at the end, but since we're doing the video, Seeking Fun update, I'm gonna go ahead and unstuff the coins. So I have more pennies than I do silvers, so I'm ending off with $47.20. So if we keep that up, I might have $100 by the end of the year. Might. And just coins. That's not even counting the ones. Okay. So now I'm just adding, so I'm going to take back to the bank 50, 70, 95, 100. So I'm just taking $100 to the bank, which is not a lot, but it's something. It's putting most of my money towards student loans. So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. I updated Joe on my phone while I haven't been posting. But next video, I'm going to be bringing out some new envelopes, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be bringing back my binders since I'm going to be stuffing my student loans envelope one last time. I feel like it's time to bring back my binders, my other envelopes that I used to stuff, and I'm so excited. Next video, I'm going to be setting up my new binders, but they're not new. I'm just bringing them back in my new envelopes. But I did make some new envelopes with new labels, so you'll see that as well. So next video is gonna be fun, I hope. And I will see you in that video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.